Hello everyone, this is Deja Vu, and I am extremely angry right now. I don't even know how to describe the level of my displeasure. There's a reason we're starting with set 2 here. Set 1 was Rang and Washin, and after I did the whole commentary, the entire frickin' game, my Audacity, as I clicked export as MP3, decided to go, oh, we're sorry, Windows does it. Audacity.exe has some sort of critical error and we don't know what to do with it. Windows is searching for a problem. Well, screw you, Windows. Screw you, Audacity. Screw everything. I'm going to break this world in my hands to make up for the fact of how pissed I am right now that I lost that entire 20-some-odd minute commentary. I'm pretty freaking pissed. Luckily, we have two good players in this game, otherwise I might have thrown another fit. We've got Leta and Cal. Cal, obviously, the dragon, the awesome dude. And Leta, also an extremely good player. This map is, whatchamacallit, I guess it's, Outsider, which definitely asks for some, creative play, I will say that. And, Cal starting out at the bottom, and Leta at the top position, and the third base is on the left, and it's gonna go left over. Yeah, if this was, like, some retarded game between, like, The Rock and Zergbong, I might have just thrown a fit. Still, both of these guys better give me an awesome game, and they're both really good, so I hope they do, and I think they will. But if they don't, I might actually blow up and like just start screaming into my microphone. Yeah, if that happens, or if one of them or if Cal just like sends his Templar in front of his Zealots and they get picked off by tanks and vultures or something stupid, I might just go off on a rant and just start screaming obscenities into my microphone during this commentary. So yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen and that I don't like get banned from YouTube for excessive cussing on uploaded videos. That would really suck. Looks like both players are just going for standard builds right now. Pylon and gateway already down. Actually, Cal not even scouting it after that gateway, which is odd. And Leta throwing down a supply depot and then a barracks. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really out of it now. I spent like the last like 15-20 minutes trying to see if like Audacity like saved it as it was closing in some weird spot or like just held onto it in some form or another, but it didn't. It's completely lost. I lost all of my first game commentary and I'm pretty pissed. There's only been 6 PVTs on this game. Or no, I'm sorry, there's only been 5 PVTs on this game so far, and so far it's been 3-2 Protoss over Terran. But, you know, 5 games doesn't really mean much. Core going down for Cal, and yeah, looks like Leta's actually scouting before Cal, which pretty much never happens. You see very rarely anyone scouting before Protoss. Cal refusing to scout. He doesn't think he needs one. Okay, now he's scouting after core. Yeah, traditional is after pylon or after gateway, but Cal's revolutionizing the Protoss scouting pattern and going with scouting after core. Yeah, that's what Cal does. Throwing down a pylon behind his mineral line. And the core warps him now, and he just produced a Zealot to chase this SCV around. I might get really sarcastic and sassy during this too, which yeah, it happens sometimes. But yeah, Simulator and Refinery, of course, have been down for both players, and now it comes down to, I assume a Dragoon is being produced for Cal. Would be very odd if it wasn't. 2 Marines already produced for Leta, and they're going to stop that probe from getting any sort of scout. They even killed the probe, actually. So, yeah, that Zealot actually ran away, and instead of killing that SCV or chasing it around, I think it's going to go and try and push at the front. I don't see why, considering there's an SCV and 2 Marines there. And Cal knew that there's at least 2 Marines there, so he should have known that this Zealot probably isn't going to do anything, but I guess he's going to try anyways. He might just try and get the Marines to start microing so that way he can get a scout in, since he didn't get a probe scout in. And a Dragoon has been produced, and he'll probably be able to kill that SCV. But, yeah, that Zealot does not get up the ramp or anything, and it will just continue to, or Cal will continue to play without any information. I'm gonna kill someone. I really am. I really kind of want one of them to screw up real bad so I can start yelling at them. I really do. Like, yelling right now would be really awesome. And Factory has already gone down for Leta, and he's building a machine shop. So no ridiculously fast vultures or anything, nothing crazy like that. And Robotics Facility going down for Cal right now. And I think that was pretty cool by Leta. He actually lifted his racks and put it above his ramp, and I think he has an SCV under there, so it'll sit. The SCV will sit there and block, but Cal's gonna have a really hard time targeting it because there's Marines above it as well. One's out and 2 Dragoons over at the natural for Leta, or like, at Leta's natural expansion. So, but Leta's throwing a command center up inside of his base, and he's gonna lift it over to his natural eventually once it's completed. So he's gonna have to clear out whatever forces are there, whatever of Leta's support or whatever of Cal's forces are there. And a tank has been produced, and so I guess this is gonna be a siege expansion. That's what it looks like. And a starport going down in that upper right-hand corner. I mean, it's still in his main base, but since it's up in the corner, it's gonna be really hard for Cal to scout. Now Cal moving in, and I think he just started. I can't tell. I think he just shot the barracks a couple times. Actually, didn't really do any damage, or maybe he was that pimp and actually was able to click on whatever was underneath. There might not actually be underneath. I'm just thinking that there is. There might not actually be anything underneath there. Observatory going down for Cal, and now he's sending an SCV over towards the 12 o'clock position, 11:30 there, and he's gonna go and maybe set up another base there. And Cal came in and took another few pot shots at that barracks, but he saw the tank, and the tank definitely ushered those little dragoonies. The little dragoonies were forced to run away. Starport's building a control tower, so that's probably gonna be for some dropship play. And yeah, Leta's throwing up a supply depot over there near that mineral-only expansion at his back expansion, his back third thing over there. And probably just scouting out, making sure Cal doesn't try to do anything tricksy. And now Leta's moving out into his natural expansion with the 3 tanks and 4 Marines, and he's just going to take his expansion now. His command center is going to go down and everything. Second gateway going up, so this is 2-gate obs for 2-gate obs expand for Cal. And yeah, and actually Leta's deciding to push out with his 4 Marines and 3 tanks. No vultures, actually, no vultures. Something being produced at the starport, nothing being researched, so that is going to be dropships for pretty much for sure. And yeah, looks like Leta's content to have just pushed out a little bit and scared Cal and then run away. And Leta actually is sieging a siege tank in his main, probably thinking that possibly Reaver drops or something are going to come, and he wants to be prepared for it. And it's not a bad idea, actually. He just has to be careful because if Cal sees that, he can just drop like a Zealot or something like in the mineral line and let the tank splash like screw Leta over big time by killing his own SCVs, which would suck. And the Observer is getting a good scout in on the natural for Leta, and some Dragoons coming out. They're just going to go kill this SCV wandering around. And I don't know if that Observer saw that shuttle. It did. It definitely did, because all the units, the army for, well, the small army that Cal has just turned around. And those dropships are going, and I think they're going to drop a tank off at the natural. It's going to siege up. And then I think there's another tank in there, actually. There should be. A tank did do some damage, but it's going to go down. And now